everyone, welcome back to Ormsby Farm in the Halfway Homestead. So on today's video, we're doing kind of like a montage of check-ins because I realized I hadn't done much of a check-in for anybody in the past couple of weeks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check in on the chickens. We're gonna check in on the fall garden. We're going to check in on the fall winter storage, all of my canning and stuff. And also we had 18 baby chicks hatch. So I'm gonna check you in with those. We hatched them for a friend, so you'll get to see us loading them all up to take them about an hour and a half away. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the intro. But first, if you are new here, hey, I am Casey from Ormsby Farm in the Halfway Homestead. I was a city boy that moved out to the country, but moved back to the city. But I'm prepping to move back to the country. So if these type of videos interest you, whether it's backyard chickens, gardening, homesteading in general, I hope you go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click the bell, click the thumbs up, click the subscribe. Then YouTube will notify you anytime I put out new videos on the channel. So let's go ahead and get into the intro, and I'm gonna walk over to Mother Clucker Village and let's check in and see how the chicks are doing.
Hornsby Farms and the Halfway Homestead.
Alrighty, y'all, we're over in Mother Clucker Village. I'm putting you down. And what I'm doing over here, everybody's doing good. So we hatched out some of Andy, Bailey, and the ladies' eggs for a friend so that his flock, his egg-laying flock, can grow. We had 18 of that hatch that I will show you a little bit later in the video, so stay tuned throughout the video. But what we're doing now, because I don't know if you can really see if it actually shows on the video, but it's a little bit dull here in Georgia, and we're about to have some rain. So I want to even out. I want to bring all of our wood chips out from the shed, put some fresh ones in there, some heavy wood chips, because we are about to have some cold temperatures. And then I'm going to clean off their roosts, and we're going to put in some smell goods. So that's what we're going to do for both Andy, Bailey, and the girls, and Michael and the girls, the Jacksons, the Williams. So let's go ahead and get them going. I'm letting them out to free range, and they'll get, for the first time, to hopefully behave in my garden, because I got broccoli and lettuce and onions and garlic going. So let's hope that they don't make me regret this. But let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so before I let them out to free for all, I wanted to go over a couple products that I use, especially in the winter, to keep the babies nice and warm. One of them is I start adding to their food and treats cracked corn. Now, corn helps them regulate their body heat. So I do that in the winter, not in the summer, only because they could get overheated, and they absolutely love this. That's one thing at the new homestead that I'm going to start growing is a lot more corn, so I can do it myself instead of having to buy it because it is very expensive. But corn in their treats and their food, you'll see I give some to them now. Another one is these wood chips from Tractor Supply. They're the bigger kind of chunks of the wood chips, if you can see. And I like to do that, especially during the winter, as a base level on the bottom of their coop where their roost is for at night, their house. And then I'll put the fine shavings, which is what you can't even see it in there. I put the finer shavings on top of that. So from now on till probably April, I will not rake out any of their wood chips. I will pile it on top. What it does is it piles on top of the compost, if you will, and it gives them somewhat of like a heated floor inside of their coop, which is what they're going to need, because these are kind of a tin coop, so it will be a little bit colder, but having the compost and then the wood chips and then the compost, I continue to do that to give them fresh ones, it will keep it as an insulated floor, so it will keep the heat in to their coop. But what I also do so it doesn't smell like compost in there is I am a huge proponent for Grub Terra. We were graciously sent these maybe about a month ago and tried it out, and I fell so much in love with it that we had to order some more. So we ordered 2 bags of these. They're a 15-week supply. And I always have a Grub Terra link. If you are interested in this kind of stuff, go ahead and head into the show notes, click on the link, and use my code, which is all down there, to get you a discount off. Really excited about this. This is the time to stock up. If you have a chicken lover in your life, this is a great holiday gift present for them. But now let's go ahead and grab the cracked corn and let them come out and hopefully not terrorize my garden as I rake all of the wood chips forward and get their roost out.
I brought some of the corn out, Mom, because we just got putting in the food and stuff now.
Alrighty, so the Williams area is done. As I grab a towel that was drying off the roost with. You probably can't see it in there, and I don't want to get them all stirred up. But what I did was the thick chips. Well, I did the Grub Terra Refresher, big chips, fine chips, cleaned off the roost, and it's a heavy patting of them in there now. So that should keep them warm, and I gave them a buttload of corn. So they should be nice and good. So let me very quickly do the Jacksons, show you the garden, and then as I show you the babies, we're going to load them up because I have an hour-and-a-half drive to go deliver them. Alrighty, and the Jacksons are done. Let me go around to where you can see. They're having some corn now. Same way, y'all. I did it the same way as the Williams. I did the refresher, then I put down the big wood chips, fine wood chips, cleaned off their roost, and so now they're good. Now they're having some corn. So let me turn you around and show you what my fall garden is holding. Alrighty, so in this bed, I have my lettuces, I have a red romaine, and some butter crunch, and I have my garlic around. You see the garlic has sprouted. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. There we go. The ones you see, I had to put some in because my chickens decided to scratch some of it up. But my lettuce. And then right next to it is the onions. You can see the onions are starting to sprout very randomly. And then over here is my broccoli. And all of it to me is looking really good. So I've never really done a full garden. This is the fall garden. This is the first fall garden. I'm doing it in a raised bed, so we will see how it goes. So now let's go ahead and head into the baby chicks and get them all packed up because I have an hour-and-a-half drive. And then once I drop them off, I will come back and I will show you the pantry. So let's go ahead and see the baby chicks as we're moving them into the new. I'm gonna put them into one kind of crate to take them up there. And I'll keep my heat warmer on in my car because it is a little bit cold to keep that tub nice and warm as we drive the hour-and-a-half up there. So let's go ahead and head in and get that started. All right, so we're back inside and now we're gonna move the 8.
Look at already. I can't believe already they did it.
Scared me to death.
That's 2 days.
Take 2. All righty, now we're back inside to move the 8 from here into the 10 where Mom is, Mom wave. And we will take all the heat pads out. I will show you as we do it. And we're gonna take the food and water out, but I'll take a food and water with me to keep in there. But here we go. Let me just tilt you around and show you how the babies are looking. All right, y'all, so this is the first one of 10. I don't know how much you'll be able to see, but I'm gonna take out the heat pad.
Hello.
Mom, do you want to hold this over here?
Hold it.
Here's the 10.
You want me to unplug
They're
it?
so cute. You can unplug it, yeah. They're so cute. Say hello. Say hi. So now we're going to move the 8 over with them and give it a minute just so that I don't bully everybody at once. But let's move them over. You know, it's going to be kind of a
Hi, you. Looking up at
crazy
me.
show of... There we go.
You want me to
Camera
move it?
angles. No, Alrighty, we're in the car and we're off. Is everybody ready? Here we go. Alrighty, y'all, we're about 30 minutes out. The babies have done really well. They've just been walking around and chirping and chirping and chirping and chirping. So we are almost there, and then we will head back to the house so I can show you the pantry, how the pantry is looking, because we're pretty stocked up for the winter now. So let me head in this last 30 minutes into Sparta and drop these babies off. Alrighty, y'all, well, we're home, and as I promised, I'll show you the canning room. Because this was kind of like just a jumbled how everything is doing video. But we're in the canning room now. You'll see I have Christmas stuff already pulled out. But I'm going to flip you around and show you what I have on the pantry shelves. I have my little light thing right here so I'll be able to see it. Because y'all know the lighting here is awful. So let me flip you around right now. All right, so y'all can see it without too many shadows. Let me see. Okay. We got right here is I have all of my simmer pot stuff that I've done. I did a video on them. Like this is the Thanksgiving simmer pot. So I've prepped those for winter. I have a couple more empty gallon jars, store-bought chicken broth, my dehydrated meals in a jar right here, and some salsa, potatoes, and cabbage. There's more all back there. And then this is my soup and meat aisle, pretty much. So chilies, that's the ham and bean, it's the turkey stew. We got plenty of chicken stocked up. This is the chicken enchilada, chicken and veggie. My potatoes, which are starting to sprout. These two look awful. Split pea, we got some more green beans. This is some actual broth that I made. And then, y'all, this is some of my favorite new stuff. Chocolate syrup for cocoa season and pancake syrup. I did it on a recent video. So good. And these are just my empties. These are two of my water glass egg jars. Two of those. All right, top of this one. I'm just not trying to get without the shadows, y'all. I'll just do it this way. All right, all of my pickled stuff, asparagus, green beans, peppers, cucumbers, all my pickles. All of my fruit in a jar for cobblers, peaches, pears, mainly peaches because I got a lot of peaches this year because we love it. Right here is my bean section. We got some northern beans. This is hummus in a jar. Baked beans, y'all see I'm going through the black beans because we love it. Canned corn and canned carrots for soup season. This is egg roll in a jar, pot roast in a jar. These are all single serve. And then my ground beef for tacos, I got a couple of those because those are an easy taco night right there. This is some meat sauce and tomato, and then we got just plain tomato sauce behind that. V8. This is my barbecue sauce that I love. It's an apple barbecue, and I made so much of it I didn't have to make any this year. Barbecue sauce, some of our rotel and cheese dip, diced tomatoes, random beer mustard. This is tomato soup base and tomatoes and okra. Down at the bottom, I got my strawberry concentrate for strawberry lemonade. Strawberry jam that we did this year. These are some old, this is how old this stuff is. This is before I started using ball canning. We need to probably start using it this year, but that's apple slices and water. All of my pie mixes, I got the pecan pie in a jar. I got some apple pie in a jar, pear pie in a jar, some apple sauces. This is some peach salsa. I'm excited for crock pot season because Jessica over at 3 Rivers Homestead puts this on pork, so it's gonna be yummy. All of my jellies and my ciders, some of my favorite. We're stocking up on freezer stuff already. This is a little empty, but this is the seafood and bread area. And then, oh, say hello, Dad. Bless you. Oh, I was gonna open this one, but, oh, there's nothing in it. Good. All right, this one is our beefs. We got some turkey in there. Some pork, and all of our chickens down at the bottom. But stocked up, y'all. Stocked up. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Again, it was a really random one of just kind of showing you everything that we have been doing over the past couple of weeks since I haven't been putting in a checkout video or check-in video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and press that thumbs up. Give me a subscribe. Click the bell because YouTube will notify you anytime I put new videos out. But also follow me on social media at Instagram, Facebook, and Threads, all at Ormsby Farms. And I will see y'all, not this coming Monday, but first Monday in November for my lives again. I will be starting back lives for the fall. So I hope you enjoyed it. It was so good seeing everyone that came in today. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all. Be blessed.